The 3-7 Washington football team is in Dallas for Thanksgiving to face the 3-7 Cowboys, who are absolutely alive and kicking after getting Andy Dalton back.
He takes it in for a Dallas score.
Dalton didn't have to throw for a ton of yards, but he put up 3 TDs last week and a rating over 100.
Dalton looking end zone. He throws. What a catch!
Dalton did have to work to move the ball through the air. 203 yards on 32 attempts does leave you under 7 yards per attempt.
Dalton over the middle.
But still, it was the best game a Cowboys QB has put up since they lost Dak Prescott, and it was enough to win.
Dalton looking end zone. He throws. Touchdown!
The Cowboys offense also finally got a nice game from Ezekiel Elliott.
First down and more across midfield.
Elliott's 4.9 yards per carry and 103-yard game were both season highs.
First down and more. Ezekiel Elliott.
Now, with all that said, Washington already faced the boys and they bottled up Zeke.
Here's Elliott. Nowhere to go.
And before Dalton left that game with a concussion, he was sitting on a 36.1 passer rating.
Dalton scans the field. Off Elliott and intercepted.
And Washington also sacked Dalton 3 times before he departed.
He's pressured again and sacked again.
And the football team's pass rush is top 5 this season, coming up with 4 more last week against the Bengals.
And they get to him. Finley sacked.
When Dalton does have time, he'll be up against a Washington D that doesn't get thrown on a lot, but in turn, no team has held passing attacks to fewer yards per game, and their rating allowed is near 90 after the job they did against the Bengals QBs last week.
Dangerous pass, trying to find Green.
They also had no problem with Cincy's ground game. Their rush D numbers for the season also in solid territory.
Well played by that Washington defensive
Another area the football team has made progress in, their own run game.
Gibson, and he's in for the Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson had another good outing last week, almost 100 yards, a score on 5.9 yards per carry.
This will be a first down and more.
Gibson has been a little inconsistent, but so has his workload. And you'd have to think it will be a hefty one against Dallas. Gibson's other 100-yard game came against them.
Gibson carves right through that Dallas D.
And then, of course, there's the fact that only one team has struggled against ball carriers worse than the Cowboys have.
Oh, here we go. And Dalvin Cook has a first down and more.
As for how they've played the pass, not much better. Kirk Cousins threw 3 TDs against them, went for over 300 yards and a rating over 140.
Cousins going deep for Jefferson in the end zone. Touchdown!
Dallas has also allowed one of the highest ratings in the league, and only one team has allowed more TD passes.
Did he get his feet in? Catch was made by Thielen. It's ruled a touchdown.
They are not facing a QB who is coming in hot, at least. Alex Smith throwing for just 166 yards last week, just 6.6 yards per attempt, and a rating of just 83.1.
Intercepted by Jesse Bates.
But look, first place could be on the line in this one, and so is some big turkey leg, right, to the MVP of the game? Or do they still use those turkeys with like 6 legs? Where did they come up with those anyway? Did someone make an octopus and a turkey in a lab somewhere? Tell me if you know what planet those came from. You can do it in the comments section when you write in your predictions. We have some turkey prognostications for you now, provided to you by 6 turkeys of our own. That was for all the dad joke lovers out there. I know it was terrible.
They have fallen since. Just hard to believe how far he has come to get back to this point. Smith taking a chance up the field. It's caught right up the seam. And that is Terry McLaurin. What a catch.
Gets the 10, so he's got to find a way to talk to him now.
There's Pollard. And he's still going. Inside the 10. Pollard to the end zone. Touchdown.